10 classic muscle cars with the most reliable engines. The muscle car era was a pivotal time, offering high-performance vehicles at affordable prices and making powerful cars accessible to enthusiasts. Whether driving the 1965 Plymouth Barracuda or the iconic 1967 Chevy Impala, it was a thrilling experience for all gearheads. 10. The 1967 Dodge Dart GTS has a reliable engine. With a burly 6.2-liter engine crammed under its hood, the Dodge Dart GTS came blessed from the factory with 280 horsepower and an enormous 400 pound-feet of torque. All that power ensured a gearhead would never feel short-changed, as the GTS could hit 60 miles per hour in just 6.4 seconds. Coming with a lack of creature comforts, such as power steering or aircon, meant that little could go wrong with a 1967 Dodge Dart GTS. Keeping one in tip-top condition was relatively simple, and could be done at home by involved owners with a basic tools setup. 9. The 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner 383 has a reliable engine. While many gearheads yearn after a Hemi-powered muscle car, it is more than likely that they will settle for a lower-powered, more affordable alternative. The 6.3-liter engine fitted to the 383 Roadrunner is a prime example and makes for a robust classic choice. Despite being the base specification engine, the Roadrunner 383 still had 335 horsepower with 425 pound-feet of torque and could hit 60 miles per hour in 5.8 seconds. The engine proved a hit with street racers, as it was a solid and reliable unit that required very little ongoing maintenance. 8. The 1972 Ford Mustang Mach-1 has a reliable engine. The facelifted Ford Mustang Mach-1 could be optioned with several engines, with a popular option being one of 3 Cleveland 5.8 units. A respected power plant, this 5.8-liter engine was tuned to deliver from 140 horsepower to 275 horsepower, depending on individual car specifications. The Cleveland 5.8 is renowned for its flexibility and numerous tuning options, while also highly regarded for having plenty of longevity. Performance was decent, with the higher-rated engines getting powering the 1972 Mustang Mach 1 to 60 miles per hour in around 6 seconds. 7. The 1968 Chevrolet Camaro Z/28 has a reliable engine. Considered by Camaro lovers as being a factory-built road racer, the 1968 Z28 demanded gearheads take a closer look, as its highly respected 5.0-liter V8 engine was officially rated by Chevrolet at a modest 290 horsepower, but, in fact, regularly spat out figures closer to 350 horsepower. The main selling point for Camaro owners, though, was the Z/28's ability to upstage the Ford Mustang 302 Boss, both off the line and in the quarter-mile drag. Smooth revving and providing plenty of power, the Camaro Z/28 was a trusted companion with plenty of performance. 6. The 1970 Pontiac Firebird has a reliable engine. Sporting an aggressively styled body shell, the Pontiac Firebird shouted about its sporting credentials. Equipped with a ram air hood and swollen arches, it was one of the meanest-looking muscle cars out on the street. The Pontiac Firebird was also a popular muscle car. A tempting array of engine options and power outputs made the 1970s Pontiac Firebird a must-have vehicle for both gearheads and performance car enthusiasts. Whether they chose a peppy 155-horsepower inline-six or a muscular 370-horsepower V8, owners were not disappointed. 5. The 1972 AMC Javelin has a reliable engine. The second-generation AMC Javelin may have been a far more subtle-looking machine, but it still oozed muscle car appeal. AMC also offered a comprehensive warranty for its buyers, which covered the impressive Javelin for any repairs excluding tires for a full year. This faith in their own build quality was well-founded, as the 1972 AMC Javelin proved true to be one of the most reliable muscle cars on the road. Even the higher-powered 6.6-liter V8s, which delivered over 300 horsepower, were renowned for racking up big mileage with little issue. The 1966 Pontiac GTO has a reliable engine. One of the most iconic muscle cars of all time, the 1966 Pontiac GTO was a car with huge curb appeal and plenty of raw power. Under its hood sat a 6.4-liter V8 that pumped out 335 horsepower, whisking the muscular Pontiac GTO to 60 miles per hour in a very impressive 6.3 seconds. An all-American hero, the Pontiac GTO provides a unique driving experience for any muscle car fan. It is also considered to be the most reliable old muscle car on the used market. This makes the Pontiac GTO a classic car with a stellar reputation for being a car that lasts. 3. The 1965 Ford Mustang has a reliable engine. The original pony car is often described by car fans as being the most desirable, with a classic 1965 Mustang appearing on many a gearhead's wanted list. Whatever body style is chosen, it's a muscle car that has a huge following and continues to pull in new buyers. Which classic muscle car is the most reliable? Well, those looking to get behind the wheel of a classic Mustang can rest assured that the engines on offer are rated by those in the know as almost bomb-proof. They're engines that love to clock up plenty of fuss-free fun miles. 2. The 1969 Dodge Charger 440 RT has a reliable engine. Made famous for a generation of gearheads through the exploits of the Dukes of Hazzard's 1969 Dodge Charger RT, the enigmatic model is a legend. The TV show also depicted the vehicle as being nigh-on indestructible, as it leaped through the air at every opportunity. In reality, a 1969 Dodge Charger RT may not survive a 20-foot jump, but the engines are excellent, sturdy units. In stock form, the 7.2-liter V8 under the hood of the Charger 440 RT churns out a massive 375 horsepower. Good enough to launch the car to 60 miles per hour in around 6 seconds. 1. The 1970 Buick Skylark GSX 2 has a reliable engine. What was the best engine of the muscle car era? Thanks to housing a huge 455 big block engine, the 1970 Buick Skylark GSX Stage 2 could outmuscle many of its period competitors. That meant the 7.5-liter V8 in the Skylark GSX S2 was blessed with an incredible 540 horsepower. Despite kicking out so much power, the Skylark GSX Stage 2 engine was generally considered to be a hearty lump thanks to its many upgrades. All chosen for their performance prowess and longevity, the additions not only made a street racing legend, but a reliable car.